The Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. The dead.
And we're live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another exciting episode of the Viral Venom podcast. Do you want to say hello?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. This is episode 26. We have some very special guests here with us tonight. Super talented actors. Juan Carlos Montoya, Eric Ziegmont, and Lisa Sylvestre. How cool is that? You still don't believe they're back there, do you?
It's pretty cool. My sound went out.
Oh, your sound went out. Okay. She's going to get her sound fixed. In the meantime, we have to give a very special thank you to Michael Claude Thomas and the B Movie Monsters for allowing us to use their song Plan 9 in our intro video. Thank you so much to Michael Claude Thomas and the B Movie Monsters. The B Movie Monsters. Oh, thanks for letting her use it. I won't talk about it anymore then. The B Movie Monsters are available on streaming platforms all across the Monsterverse. Make sure you guys download their newest albums today. If you don't do that, then you're going to have a bad nightmare tonight, so you better do it.
I like nightmares.
Oh, you do? So then do it, or else you're not going to have a nightmare.
The B Movie Monsters, Michael Claude Thomas, he actually wrote our theme song for Killer Pizza, and the title of that one, it's called Revenge. So you're able to download that one right now as well.
He wrote it for Killer Pizza?
He wrote it for Killer Pizza.
What's that?
Okay, so Killer Pizza is live now and in demand on Indiegogo. It's our second feature-length film. This one is actually an original by us. My thing is echoing so bad right now.
Killer Pizza is a feature-length, an upcoming feature-length horror comedy featuring some of horror's greatest icons, including Tom Glynn from Creepshow. Tom Glynn from Creepshow, Walter Phelan from House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, Charmed, X-Files, Goosebumps, The Watchmen from Dusk Till Dawn, The Race to Witch Mountain, and The Mandalorian, and The Avengers, and so on and so forth. Al Burke from Killjoy, The Wedding Singer, Eminem's music videos, and every other music video ever made. And Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream, and Colin Feol from A Hard Place and Phantom Fun World, and Tam Taylor and Mark Brubaker from HBO's The Gilded Age, and a whole bunch of other cool actors. Christian Bester from Friday the 13th Blood Loss, who's creeping back here in the background. You see him? So yeah, that's in demand right now. If you guys haven't joined,
Anthony's going to be in it too.
If you guys haven't joined it yet, you should, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Friday the 13th Blood Loss. Let's go over the campaign for that quick. So the campaign that a lot of you guys are used to is officially ended. It's not available anymore. It's been closed. All of the perks are being fulfilled. If you guys are still waiting on autographed 8x10s, let me know right away for Friday the 13th Blood Loss only. This does not include Tom Glynn's autographed Creepshow or Killer Pizza autographs. Friday the 13th Blood Loss only. If you're waiting on an 8x10, let me know. I'll get it shipped out to you right away. They're ready to go. The Finishing Funds campaign goes live on September 1st. This will have a brand new trailer, all new perks, autographed merchandise, movie premiere tickets, which we'll talk about in a second, more. Help us reach our goals by donating to the campaign starting on September 1st. The pre-launch campaign for that goes live in just a couple days. Look out for the announcements for that on Facebook. So the premiere. The movie premiere for Friday the 13th Blood Loss is going to be in Rochester, New York, which is upstate near Buffalo. Tickets are $99 each for the first ticket. Every ticket after that is discounted. The more tickets you need, the bigger the discount you get. So if you have like a family and like a small village that wants to come, just let me know. We'll work something out for you. The ticket. Why do tickets cost money? Because the premiere costs money, and it's not cheap. And the only way that we can do it is if we raise the funds through Indiegogo. So if you guys want to be a part of it, those tickets will be available starting September 1st. And it should be a lot of fun for all the actors to get a chance to see.
Anthony says
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, the tickets cost money. The premiere, in order for us to have like a really big spectacular, not big spectacular, but pretty big, something special for everyone, it's gonna cost money, and
it does cost money. So that's why we have to charge for tickets. I know a couple people were asking, why are we charging for premiere tickets? Because the theater costs money. That's why, and I'm not rich. And so the thing about crowdfunding and the funding for the film is the only way that we can get the film made or have the premiere, do cool, fun things like the free raffle night and all that stuff, is if we get donations through the Indiegogo campaign. That's the only way. Otherwise, we don't have a studio backing us. Again, I'm not rich. I did not hit the lottery. We can't afford it without the donation. So if you guys want to be a part of that, or if you want to help support, the campaign's live September 1st. We're working on getting all of the perks shipped out, as I was saying before, for the campaign that just ended. So I think there's some posters that have to, like a few of them that still have to be shipped out. We're going to get those sent out right away. If anyone's waiting on those autographed 8x10s, let me know. I'll get them shipped out ASAP. And then I think just the Blu-rays are left, which again, so the Finishing Funds campaign is going to help with the cost of post-production, the movie premiere, and the Blu-rays. So to get Blu-rays produced and shipped out to you guys. So help us out starting September 1st. The Indiegogo campaign for Boredom and Bloodshed went live last Friday. We reached our goal within 24 hours, and we're now reaching towards a stretch goal. We're just under $3,000 away from hitting our stretch goal. Once we get there, we're doing free raffle night for all the backers. What this means is if you donate towards the campaign for Boredom and Bloodshed, any amount, you get whatever perk that you sign up for. Plus, in addition to that, your name gets put into multiple raffles, and you have a chance of winning some cool merchandise. Could be lanyards, action figures. We've given away like a ton of ghost face masks, lunch boxes, backpacks, all kinds of things, ranging from like $5 to $100. And we don't normally just give a couple prizes away. It's usually a whole lot of stuff. Is this weird? Why are we over so far? You got to go that way. You can't go that way? All right, there we go. Is this better? Do we have to redo the whole thing?
What do you mean redo?
I'm just kidding. All right, so let's see who's saying hello in the comments here. Mahoney Massacre. Oh my God. Hello, Rob. Thank you for checking it out.
How about we start bringing out the people of the hour?
Well, okay, go ahead. Bring them out. How about you stop interrupting me and let me just do what I have to do? All right, let's bring them out. All right, how about Juan Carlos is here. Let's bring Juan out. Oh my God, it's Juan Carlos Montoya. I told you he'd be here. Mandy didn't think I got the real Juan Carlos tonight, but I was like, no, for real, he's going to be here.
Hi, Juan.
Hi. All right, well, we got Juan out. Let's bring the other guys out because I don't want to keep them back there. Here we have the rock star of the millennium, musician, actor, Eric Ziegmont. Oh my God.
Hey, gang.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you? Great to see you.
Thank you. We're awesome. And then we have one more guest. Nobody expects 3 guests, but we got them tonight. We have the super talented actress who came and filmed scenes with us for Friday the 13th Blood Loss, Lisa Sylvestre. Oh hey, my God. What a cool guest lineup. You excited? This is pretty cool. So you guys all filmed scenes for Friday the 13th Blood Loss. and I want to talk about that. But first, as everybody knows, we have to ask you guys a question. So Nancy Ann Ritter recently joined the cast of Killer Pizza. Nancy Ann is known for being the bathroom girl in the original Scream movie. So we have to ask each of you what your favorite scary movie is. So Juan, we'll start with you since it looks like you're on top here. Go ahead, ask. Go ahead. No, Mandy has. Wait a second. Mandy has to ask. Go ahead.
No, you just made it all. Ugh.
Go ahead.
No, he already ruined the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have to ask.
You told him that Mandy was going to ask them.
We'll go. Well, if you'd ask them, we can continue with the show.
Fire away.
Juan can go first.
All right.
Because he didn't know.
I was thinking about it. I'm gonna say right now, Pandorum.
Pandorum. Have you seen
if you guys
Pandorum?
Ever heard of that one? So it's.
Have you seen Pandorum? No.
It's kind of like Aliens meets Dead Space, and that's kind of how I see it. So I think it's pretty interesting. I think sci-fi horror is really what I gravitate towards.
We saw the new Aliens last night. I'm not going to spoil it, but we saw it.
Did you like it?
It's called.
Yeah, was it good or?
All right, you want to spoil it? We'll spoil it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not
kidding.
spoil it.
I'm just kidding.
Did you like
I'm
it?
just
Did you
kidding.
Would you recommend
I
it?
liked it. Well, we're going to do a movies we've recently seen after the interview tonight. So if you guys watching want to know what we thought of Alien Romulus, is that what it's called? Romulus?
Romulus.
It's kind of a weird name. If you want to know what we thought of Alien Romulus, make sure to stay tuned after the interview for that very special moment. I don't know. What was the movie called? Pandulum? Yeah. What was the movie called that you said? Was it Pandulum?
Pandorum.
Pandorum. We're going to have to add it to the watch list. It's like Alien meets what?
Dead Space, the video game.
Oh, okay.
I know what Dead Space is.
Can you hear? Oh, I didn't know you had the headset in. Okay. All right. So, Eric, same question for Eric. Eric, what's your favorite scary movie?
Well, does The Lost Boys count as a horror movie? Because I don't know if it counts.
Yes.
Because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we count it.
Okay, but
awesome. That's
I was gonna say, as far as like actual horror movies, like slasher movies, the original Friday the 13th is one of my favorites. Look, check it out. I was at
Crystal Lake.
Yeah, I did the tour. It was awesome. Have any of you done the tour in New Jersey?
No, I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yes, you can tour it.
Yeah.
You can find their Facebook page. It's awesome. You have to do it. If you like the movie, you have to do it. And what's really cool about it is the whole lake and the cabins and everything. It's still very recognizable all these years later. So when you're there, you're actually thinking, "Oh my God, I'm on the set of Friday the 13th." It's pretty cool.
Rob's in the comments calling me names. I'm just kidding. Rob, I think Rob's saying his favorite movie is Psycho. Very cool. Everybody likes Psycho.
I think he's calling you names.
I think he's probably just calling me names.
Joking, Rob.
So Eric likes Friday the 13th and The Lost Boys. Clifton's favorite movie is Lost Boys. Clifton Taylor, who is on set with us. And then Friday the 13th, awesome. Of course. Yeah, a lot of help. He's a great guy. He's probably I think he's at a concert right now. He normally watches, but I think he's at a concert. He'll catch it later. So Cliff, yeah, we love you, man. Where are you? Yeah, so Friday the 13th, can't go wrong with that. Lisa, same question. What's your favorite scary movie?
Probably Friday the 13th, but anything 7 and up. I love Kane Hodder, so anything he was in, including Hatchet, all that, definitely my favorites.
Awesome. Mandy's favorite is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Her favorite Friday the 13th movie is Part 2. She likes the Sackhead Jason. And mine is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to say Friday the 13th every time. I used to say.
I have a piece of wood, a small piece of wood from the gas station in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Awesome. Very cool. I actually have a picture of you guys together. Let me pull it up. Check this out. Is it showing?
Yeah.
There it is.
That's all we
All right. So there we have
Yeah.
Jack Dunnan on the far left, and he's next to Lisa, and then Eric's right next to Lisa, and then Cliff, of course, is in the gray T-shirt, and then Juan Carlos to Cliff's left, our right. This was on the set of Friday the 13th Blood Law. So you guys were out. God, I wasn't even there for half of it, so I don't know how long you guys were like moving stuff around or whatever you were doing.
It was a while.
Was it so like what? Because I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. I came in like while you guys already had this kind of figured out. So was it like, was it with Mandy and Cliff the whole time? Were they like saying, "Hey, what if you guys move the chairs?" Or did you guys have to like clear all the stuff away from the shed or something?
Yeah, we had to clear some of it, and then we kind of just came up with, hey, it's going to be easiest, and it's going to work out better to just move, these tables, and we can all get in on it, and, it kind of worked out there.
Yeah, we had to bring the tables over because the tables were a bit away, and we brought them over here. And then to rehearse, we just moved the tables back and forth for a while.
Well, lucky they weren't very heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thank you guys for that. The scene actually worked out really good, though.
So you guys, you guys had to move the same tables back and forth like 100 times. And then, I mean, was that like just rehearsing and then like filming? Obviously, you had to keep putting it back and resetting, putting the table back, action, then you're moving the table again. So people watching it aren't going to know like how much work actually goes into it, right? Because they just think background extra, like, oh, you're just standing in the back in that scene. You guys did more, but there's a lot more to it for that because you're picking up these tables, walking, then bringing it back, and then it's just a lot more than I think people would realize if they're just watching the movie.
I mean, it kind of comes with the word, right? Background actors. So we're not really supposed to be noticed when we're in the background. We're supposed to blend in.
Yeah. Well, I thought you guys did a great job in that scene, and obviously you guys did more than just that, but a lot of fun. What did you so maybe we'll start with Lisa this time. Lisa, what made you want to get involved with the film?
So, of course, Friday the 13th being one of my favorites. And, I met you guys prior, but online, and I saw that. I was like, you know what? It's a bucket list thing. Now I can, if I get involved, I can say I was part of a movie. And, yeah, so I just went for it.
Awesome. And then you got to film that scene with Eric and Juan. And then you did another scene. The one was kind of broken down in half, right? Like without spoiling it. But so you were in that scene with Eric and Juan, but then you did another scene with David White, Meadow Doherty, and Genevieve Broly. They're at the campfire, and all that stuff. So what was, without like giving the whole thing away, what was that like? Was it what you expected? Was it I don't know. What was your experience with it?
So it was a lot of fun. It was kind of a learning experience, just the quick in and outs of, how this stuff is really done. Obviously, it's not what people see, when they're watching it. So it was kind of a really good way to learn some of the background on it. And it was a lot of fun.
These were the scenes that I got to direct.
Okay, do you want to ask her questions about it, or are you just telling me?
No, it's just reminding you.
Oh, okay. All right.
You didn't mention it.
Well, I didn't know I had to mention it. Okay, those are the scenes Mandy directed. Did you want to ask her questions about it, or?
Well, no, like with because we had things and everything, we just went over the one scene where they had to put all that work into there. I know that I had paired off Eric and Lisa in the first scene when we did the one with the shed and everything, where they had to move the tables back and forth. So basically, that's kind of like your scene partner, kind of. Did you find it easy to work with everybody, Lisa?
I did. As a matter of
scene?
fact, there was plenty of people, including Eric, and Juan, that just made it so much easier. At first you're nervous. I've never done this, so it was definitely something new for me. But getting on scenes with them, we sat there, we chit chatted, and they just made everything so much more comfortable. Like, just everything went with the flow because we were able to get comfortable with each other.
That was one thing I did notice, how everybody did get along really well, and everybody just kind of the atmosphere and everything, and the interactions between everyone. Nobody really acted like strangers, which was it worked out really great for filming and everything. I'm echoing so bad right now, but like with Juan, it's like, how did you feel like when you were interacting with everybody on set?
No, it was great. Everyone was really cool. Everyone was really chill. And we had a good time, and we put in the work, and I think we got some good stuff in the can, and hopefully it turns out really well.
How did you feel about it, Eric?
I thought it was great. We had there was a really great vibe on set. When I got there, I got there later in the day because you guys had filmed some stuff earlier in the day, and I came like right around lunchtime, and we kind of hung out and talked for a little bit, and just kind of got to know each other a little, and just kind of eased things up a little bit, and we just kind of eased into doing that scene, and we kind of all just, after having lunch together and chatting a little bit, we went down and we rocked. It was cool.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Cliff right now. I guess when he'll tune back in and see this, he was really good with giving out the directions and everything too with that scene. So I really appreciate it, having him to work with on it.
Yeah, he helped tremendously, and he was super cool about the whole vibe with him and with Mandy. Before Anthony got down to set. Clifton and Mandy were kind of like throwing out ideas, and they're bouncing them off us. And it was like a real open dialogue, kind of like, hey, do you think we should do this? How about we do that? And everybody just kind of was like working together. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's what I liked the most, was everybody being able to give their input and everything like that. And I think it's a better experience for everybody. And plus, it just, I know I'm echoing so bad.
We're not hearing it.
It did make for a better experience for everyone, basically, being able to bounce those ideas off of each other. And it's like, and there wasn't one person that wasn't able to speak up and say if they would say, hey, what if we did it this way, or what if we did it that way? It's like everybody was listened to. So it was a really good environment. What did you think of everything, like when you came?
I don't really know what happened, so I was trying to ask them. I thought they did a great job, though.
Yeah, we had it all figured out before Anthony even came down. We ran through it several times before Anthony came down. We were ready to go. I didn't
know the process behind it, so that's why I was asking them about it. I thought they did great, though.
I was done asking a question.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So I have photos of Eric here. I wanted to bring up. All right. So Eric has met. Let's see. Let's get these banners down first. Hide those quick. There we go. All right. So Eric, we want to get to know you more. So you're not just an actor, you're a talented musician. Tried to upload some videos for you, but I was having a struggle. So I got some pictures here. This one is you rocking out with the guitar.
We opened for Bad Company. I remember that show. We were opening for Bad Company.
And so what band is this one?
It's an 80s rock band in Pennsylvania called Sapphire.
And then did you wear the sap? Look, is this the same Sapphire?
Yes, my hat.
It's in your
yeah. So the hat that I'm wearing in the movie is actually my own band. Yeah.
Yeah.
little,
I saw that today. I was like,
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Little self-promotion.
Before he wore it.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think you actually asked me too. I just don't remember things, but you know, I saw that today and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So this is with Sapphire. When do you? Is this is 80s covers, right?
Yeah. We're an 80s cover band. You know, we do like our whole shtick is, you know, do you remember when MTV actually was music television? And that's kind of our thing, you know. So we do all that, the 80s, like Jesse's Girl, and, you know, just all those big 80s hits. And we have an awesome band.
I was watching some of the videos on YouTube today, and you guys play like big shows, like you get solid crowds, and you guys are good. You know, you get the crowd going, and everybody's into it. You do like I couldn't tell if the one was at like a casino or something.
Oh yeah,
is that kind of the venues you do, like casinos?
We do casinos and festivals and fairs and things like that. And my girlfriend Michelle sings in the band with me. And, you know, and some of the other guys in the band I've known since high school. And, you know, our new guitar player, because our guitar player who was with us for 22 years passed away unexpectedly in December. And our new guitar player is a friend of mine I've known for a while. His name's Rusty Folk. He actually played with Boston. He played guitar for Boston, and now he plays with little old us, you know.
Okay, I have another picture of you here. So this is from a different band, but this is you. This is Eric.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's me.
So you do. So you do a Kiss tribute band. It's called Cold Gin, right?
Yep.
And you're Paul Stanley.
Me. I am.
And so how long have you been Paul Stanley?
Well, I started doing it in 1995. I did my first show with a Kiss tribute with Cold Gin. And I did it, you know, most of my 20s. I ran around the country wearing lipstick and eyeliner. But, you know, I love Kiss. They're my favorite band. I've met them a couple of times, you know, and I told them, you guys are the reason why I play guitar. And that I wasn't even lying. It's the truth. But, you know, as much as I love Kiss, I kind of want to do some of my own stuff too. I write my own songs, you know, and I don't want to just play Kiss, but I do love doing Kiss shows. So we still do Kiss shows, you know, every now and then, once or twice a year, you know, or so we'll get together and do some Kiss shows. But it's hard to do because, you know, in that band, everybody in the band lives in a different state. You know, the drummer's in Michigan, the guitar player's in Cleveland, Ohio, and the bass player's in Virginia Beach, and I'm in Pennsylvania. So it's not like we can just get together all the time, but we do it now and then, and we have a great time. It's fun.
Who's your all-time favorite Kiss band member? Is it Paul Stanley?
Yes, it is now. When I was a kid, it was Ace Frehley. I just wanted to be a guitar player when I was a kid. I never wanted to be a singer. But what ended up happening was when we were in high school, I was singing and playing guitar in my band. But in my mind, you know, we were waiting to audition a singer, you know, to find a singer. And it just, everybody we auditioned, my band would say, you know, you're better than him. Let's keep looking. You're better than him. Let's keep looking. And the truth was, I wasn't that good, you know. But I just kept with it, you know, and I guess it just turned out that I was a better singer than a guitar player. So I ended up playing Paul Stanley. Plus, I had red lipstick.
You had the red lipstick.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of guitar? Do you have a favorite guitar that you like to play?
Yes. But, you know, the thing about guitars, you know, and any guitar player will tell you this, they're not all the same. it's like, and the best way to describe it is, it's like driving a car. You get in someone else's car and you kind of got to get used to it. You got to get used to, maybe you want to adjust the seat or the steering wheel, or you the brakes feel odd until you get used to them or whatever. And all guitars are different. So there's different reasons why I like different guitars. And I have a specific guitar that I play in the Kiss tribute band because it's the Paul Stanley model. But one of my favorite guitars, though, is the Gibson Les Paul. It's a classic. They're made in Nashville, Tennessee. They're American made, and they're, you can't go wrong. Fender Stratocasters are great, but the Gibson Les Paul is awesome too. And they're can't go wrong.
I had a couple Gibsons over the years and loved them, and I always end up keeping them for a while, then pawning them off, and then feeling bad about it after. I had an SG for a while. It was like a special faded, and I had a 2013 LPJ, which is like a faded studio basically. That was kind of Gibson's didn't want to do the junior models for a year, so they did LPJs for 2013, 2014. Then it was just a faded studio, and it was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. Yeah.
All those guitars, they're all good guitars, and And when you're, for a guy like myself, I want to play professional equipment, but I know I'm going to work it hard. So, I don't want to play a $5,000 guitar because I'm going to work it hard, but I will play a $1,500 guitar or a $2,000 guitar, and I'll beat the hell out of it, But a $5,000 guitar, that one you're gonna want to hang on your wall. So.
Yeah, I never got into $5,000 guitars, but I got the nice lower end ones. So I was fine with like the 600, 900 used kind of range. I don't know about 5,000.
Yeah, I mean you can get a nice guitar for $600-800, sure.
Yeah. So Juan's been kind of quiet. Juan, what got you into acting?
I mean, I think it really was in high school where I had just had a random elective that was open and I didn't know what to do. So I randomly just got video production, and it just became a thing of like we would just finish the assignments super quick so that we could just do our own stuff on the side and just have fun and make stuff during school hours. And then that just kind of snowballed into outside of school, and when school ended.
Lisa, what's your favorite Quentin Tarantino film?
Ooh, that one's tough. I really like The Hateful Eight. That was a good one. Django's right behind it.
Yeah. So Juan, same question. What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino film?
I might go Inglourious Bastards.
Okay. Eric, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Do you like the new Star Wars stuff?
Yes, but my disclaimer is I'm not a Star Wars or a Star Trek freak, but and I enjoy them both. But if I'm choosing between Star Wars and Star Trek, I'm taking Star Wars.
Lisa, you gotta figure this out for us once and for all. Here's the definitive answer coming from Lisa. Who's the best Batman?
Oh,
I know the answer.
It's almost easier to tell you the worst.
Tell us.
All right. I'm sorry. The worst is Ben Affleck. Yep. I'm just going to tell you that.
Even worse than Clooney?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and that was bad
too. So who's the best one?
I actually liked Christian Slater.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
That's exactly what I meant to say. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, there it is. Landed on Christian Bale.
And I'm going to vote for Christian
And Adam
Bester.
Christian Buster. Yeah, that was
I'm
my
still gonna
vote.
Stick with Michael Keaton
Yeah.
and Adam West.
Michael
It's
Keaton's
Michael
a safe bet. I
Come
like
Yeah.
Affleck though. I'll be
It's
honest.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
It's Michael Keaton.
Juan Carlos, what is your favorite amusement park ride?
I'm not sure. I haven't really gone anywhere in a while. Can I just pick up Universal? That's the only thing I've gone recently in like the last several years.
That's like your favorite park? Universal?
It's the only one I've been to in like a few years.
Okay.
When
All right.
I used to live out in California, so I'd go to Knott's Berry Farm every once in a while,
Mm.
but it's been a while.
Eric, what is your favorite movie score?
Movie score.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you talking about actual score or soundtrack?
It could be either.
Because soundtrack, there's no question about it. The Lost Boys is the greatest soundtrack to any movie ever made. And I've written songs for about 12 movies. So I'm not even counting my own movies. So The Lost Boys is the greatest soundtrack of all time. You can't go wrong. I mean, we could do a whole episode on how awesome that soundtrack is.
Then my follow-up question for you, Eric, you have to explain to me what is going on with Corey Feldman.
Well, I have a movie coming out with Corey Feldman, so it's called Tales from the Dead Zone. It was written and directed by Barry J. Gillis, Exosphere Motion Pictures, also starring Bret the Hitman Hart. And they're using one of my songs in that movie. So Corey Feldman's tops with me, baby. I love Corey Feldman. Plus, he's awesome.
What did you think about the Lost Boys sequel films? Did you enjoy those?
You know what? I did. I thought they were pretty good. I think they could have been better if they had gotten more cooperation and tied it in a little more to the, if they had felt more like a sequel. They felt like a sequel, but they should have felt more like a sequel to me. The fact that Corey Haim's really not in the movie. Corey Haim he was in a scene at the end of the movie, which I think was actually cut, if I'm not mistaken. It was cut from the actual theatrical version of the movie. But yet on the special features, you get to see the scene where Corey Haim was actually in it. So, I mean, I love Corey Feldman, but Corey Haim should have been in that movie too, man. And probably some of the other guys too, like Jameson Newlander. Maybe they should have recruited. They should have recruited like Gerard McMahon, to write another song or something. I think it was good, but it could have been incredible if they had everyone involved.
Lisa, what's your favorite pinball machine?
Kiss.
Oh wow. I have to go back to when I was like 8 for this. I want to say I remember really liking the Ninja Turtles pinball.
What's
Corey
Mandy's
Feldman
favorite?
Turtle.
That's right. It was Donatello.
Donatello. Yeah, he was Donatello.
What's your favorite pinball machine?
There's that Universal Monster one up at the Strong Museum.
Yeah, they have a museum here with like this big pinball room, and they have Universal Monsters, and
it's a museum of it's the Strong Museum of Play. It's just filled with all kinds of toys throughout history. So they have a whole section that's dedicated to pinball machines. It even has the original prototype and everything like that, where you can sit and look at everything. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. We're getting close to the hour mark. Is there anything that you wanted to ask them that you thought of that you didn't get to ask? No?
Well, we were going over their scenes and everything like that, and it's like, and Lisa did have the extra scene at nighttime the same exact day. How did you feel about that scene when we filmed it that night? without giving any spoilers away.
So that was a lot of fun. I was given the opportunity to kind of put my own input on it and give my ideas, and so that was awesome. And then just the other people we worked with later on that night, it was just it was a lot of fun. Like I would do it again in a heartbeat. Like I can't wait to see it.
It was pretty cool because we're at a campground. We have a fire going. There's marshmallows, and I don't know, the whole like ambience of everything was really great. So yeah, it was a really fun scene. Yeah. With Eric, his scene was him being in the one scene was kind of funny because he got to walk away. I'm going to give a spoiler. He survives.
Does he survive?
Do I survive? You have to see the movie.
Yeah, only one way to find out.
You're right.
They all survive. Everybody survives. Nobody dies.
But the thing I want to know is, what time did Lisa get home? Because we were filming for quite a while all day long, and then she had that extra scene to do, and then she had to drive home. I'm curious. Well, clearly you made it home okay, but
I did. I think
she's actually dead.
Yeah,
We're
I
actually
walked
talking
in
about
my
ghosts.
door. I walked in my door about 4:30 the next morning. Yeah.
So here's a better question: what time did Juan get home that night?
That might have been the day where I did not go home at night. I went home in the morning.
No, he didn't have any other scenes that night to film, I don't think.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
he
another
did.
day?
That was another day. Yeah, that was his only scene that day.
Okay.
The days all
It was the
blur
third
together.
day
Well,
when
Yeah,
We
it was
filmed-
all the same day to me.
when we filmed our
Yeah.
scene together, the three of us, we filmed our scene on a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday, so I don't know if that helps.
Oh,
I'm talking
Juan
about
only had one scene that day.
Wednesday.
was Juan there 3 days?
He was there 3 days. So it was the second day where they were there the whole entire day.
Just show
Juan
up and be
never
like,
left.
yeah, we'll get to you soon. And it's like 8 a.m. He's like, all right, it's time for your scene. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm here. And then I
nailed
and
it,
I
by
get,
the way.
Let's see. I think I got like just before 9 a.m. is when I got back because I was able to get some breakfast before they closed.
Yeah, that's right. So you left at like 8, and then you came back. You were back before 10. So you left to go back to the hotel, and you were gone for like an hour, and then you had to come back, and then you had like your next scene. Was that like right after? Not right after you got back, but was that early? That last scene that you had?
Yeah, it was the first scene that we did technically for the third day. Even though it all just became a blur,
all one
became
day.
one whole day.
He was there for 3 days.
Okay, gotcha.
but I don't think he ever left the.
He left for an hour, I think, and he was back.
Yeah, I left to get
remember he left,
breakfast
he's
and then
like, I
came
could be back
back.
here in an hour. He did great, by the way. He killed the role. It was pretty. I mean, it was pretty funny watching. Because that I don't know if it was the second scene or the third scene, but the scene where it's you and Jack. It was kind of funny because. Like these guys haven't gotten to see it, but it was like a continuation of what the three of you did together. Where it's you with Jack, and so you guys are out there moving all these tables around and things, and he's walking in this scene with Jack Dunnan, and Jack's going, "Man, Gregory's got us working too hard today," and and Juan's like, "You only moved one table." He's like, yeah, something like that. That's almost verbatim, and I think. Did you guys just make that up? I don't think that was written. Did you guys just,
so
there's just
That
like
was
an
definitely-
improv thing, right?
yeah, so basically
Yeah.
Jack was saying that in the first scene he didn't really move anything, so he's like, "Oh, I'm the slacker of the group," and that's when he came up with his line.
He did say that.
And so since he said that, I was like, "All right, well, he's the slacker of the group," so I'm like, "Well, you didn't do anything."
He told me
And,
that his name
Yeah.
is Jack the Slack.
Yeah, yeah, Jack the Slack.
Jack the Slack. He's going method. He was supposed to be here, but he decided to slack off.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was method that day too. I think he was living the character. That's all right. So, no, it was very funny though to see you guys kind of pick that up, and it was all like improv because I didn't write this. I don't know what the. It was fun for me to see it too. You know, I don't know. You guys did great, man. You're not getting writing credit, but you were awesome. I'm telling you.
Well, you had wanted to change their singing around to the fit.
Yeah,
the
we
next day, better.
that always seems to happen with us though. Like we get there and we're like, all right, well, how are we actually like? Okay, we have this on paper, but it's not going to happen that way. Like, how are we actually doing it? The paper is just a front to get you guys there. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna do your scene. We're filming you in 20 minutes. 7 hours go by. You know how it goes. Next thing you know, Juan's up with us 8 a.m. He's out there covered in blood or whatever.
Bait and switch.
Yeah, so thanks Juan so much for hanging out with us that late. I know that was probably tough because I don't remember exactly what I mean, I was up like 22 hours like every day doing that. Christian and I were up super late every day making sure we got it done because that was our last chance to get this movie completed and to not have a total stink fest. And things worked out really well. The cast that we had and just everything really went great. It took us a while to get it done, but we got it done. And I think you guys are going to like what we came up with. I know it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know if you guys got to see what was on the camera screen, but it's now that it's starting to get color graded and edited and things, I think you're going to like it a lot more than whatever you saw on the small screen, some of you guys might be in the trailer. I don't know. You have to check it out. September 1st goes live on Indiegogo. Cheap plug. But yeah, no, I think, all of you guys did really great. We couldn't have asked for anything more from anybody that was involved. It's kind of hard to tell how things are going to work out because we don't know you guys, right? Like we've talked on Facebook and things, but I've met a ton of people on Facebook and they're awesome. They're super supportive, sharing the campaign. They're super nice, giving advice and all this stuff. Then they come to set and they're total idiots. They're hard to work with. They don't want to do anything. It's a mess. And, we got super lucky this time with the cast members that we ended up with.
Backstage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Juan, she picked you out, I guess. Juan was great. Didn't know what to expect from Juan. We did that the private chat thing before we went to film, and then you might have done the table reads too. But it's hard to tell like who Juan is just through that. And then once we actually got to meet you and stuff, again, you're kind of like in holding, waiting to film. We're not really around you a whole lot. But then once we actually filmed together, it's I enjoyed working with you, and I thought you were awesome. You did a great job, and I was excited that it turned out the way it did. And then the same for Eric and Lisa. With Eric, same exact thing. It's hard to kind of like get to know everybody before you get to set, and so I didn't know Eric. He showed up. I just try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I lucked out. Eric was awesome, super friendly and personable, and I was like, oh, well, thank God, and then Lisa, same thing, don't know what to expect, and she showed up and she was awesome. She did her scenes. I thought they turned out great. I thought she did a great job, and we were just really happy with everybody, you guys and all the people that aren't here. So thank you guys so much for helping us make the movie what it's going to be. Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of think we should make a movie now titled "Who Juan Is." That's the
What?
title. Who Juan Is.
Who
You're
Juan
like,
is?
it's gonna be. It's hard to tell who Juan is. So I think there should be a movie now.
Well, you just don't know what to expect from people, and like when you're doing this on Facebook, especially in a private thing, it's kind of you just don't know who people are. And some of the actors that came to film with us in October didn't even get to do the face chat thing, or we just didn't know, and they kind of showed up. They were tough to deal with, and it put a huge damper on things. And we just got super lucky with all of you, with you three, and with everybody else that came this time to film. Not only were you guys amazing at and on screen, but you guys were amazing off screen. Nobody complained or gave us a hard time or said, "What Anthony, it's 8 a.m," like Juan probably should have done, but he didn't do it. He was cool about it. And it's because of things like that we were able to get those scenes done, and to get them done as well as I think they turned out. And so we couldn't do that without you guys being not only super talented and awesome in that way, but also awesome behind the scenes too. And being willing to move those tables 100 times or whatever, willing to go through the woods and find scary people out there in masks or whatever. It was awesome. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it with us, for coming to film, for taking the chance on it, for taking time away from your personal lives to come and do this and to be a part of this project. And my goal is always to give you guys something that you're not ashamed of, right? So you guys have all seen some of these fan films where it's like, ooh, I don't know if I'd want to be in that. And that's not what I wanted for you guys. I wanted you to be able to show this to people and say, like, this is why I wasn't home. Look at what I was a part of. I helped make this, and it's something that you could be proud of, instead of shying away from. And so I hope, I think you guys are going to be happy with it. I hope you are. And I just wanted to say that we really appreciate you guys and everything that you did. And for all the actors that are watching this tomorrow or whatever, it's the same for all of you guys too. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you guys so much for being so cool and for continuing to be cool. It's appreciated very much. Hopefully we all get together and we sit in a big circle and watch the premiere together. That would be cool. I don't know. We'll get like a 360 screen or something. Well, I don't know. We'll kumbaya and watch the movie together.
We're gonna watch it on the Las Vegas Sphere.
Yeah.
The next one.
Right, so
we'll do
Juan,
the next one then.
the next one's at the Sphere. You heard it here first, people. Juan, is there anything we should have asked you that we didn't get a chance to ask you? What kind of do you have any projects coming up that you want to plug?
Right now, I don't think so. I think everything that I've worked on is out, as far as I can remember. I mean, I try to do my own projects as well, and I have a short film that I've submitted to a few festivals. So I'm just waiting back to see. Hopefully, it gets accepted into a few, and I can show that. Did
you direct that?
Yep. When I my own projects, I basically write, produce, direct, and I'm in them, and I'm behind the scenes doing other stuff. So it's a lot of things.
So where can people check out your stuff? Are they on YouTube? Are they on streaming platforms yet? Or are you still kind of getting that together?
I'm still kind of getting that together, yeah.
Because I want to see them, man. How can I see one tonight? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to go watch them. So I didn't know that you directed movies. So do you have plans to put a feature film together?
Yeah, so what I'm hoping for is that I've been trying to do, I did a short film the year before last year. This year I'm hoping to do a music video, and then next year I'm hoping to get a feature film up and trying to get that put together.
Awesome. Do you have social media where people can follow you and keep up with the cool things that you're doing?
Yeah, I do. I mean, mainly for film stuff, you can follow me on Instagram at the Juan is here, or on my Facebook page, which you guys have tagged me, so you can find me there. And that's really the two main places where I kind of post about film stuff.
So again, you were, all of you guys were super talented and awesome to work with and personable and all that. So if anyone's watching, I recommend that you try to work with these guys. So Juan, if somebody wants to hire you to be a part of their film, are you open to that? And then what's the formal way for them to contact you? Is it just through social media, or do you have an email or an agent, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I'm open to that, and it's really whichever communication method that they can access me by, whether it be social media or email. It's just start a dialogue about that, and then we'll talk about it and try to figure it out.
You got to work with Christian Buster. What was that like?
Yes. It was really good. I mean, he's like quite a professional actor. I mean, I think he was it an episode of, was it Law and Order was he talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he knows his stuff, and he's kind of been out there and done things. So it was really cool to work with him.
You're kind of constantly working, right? I think you're a little more humble than people realize. You are like constantly doing cool things, aren't you?
I mean, I try to stay busy, and I try to do stuff as much as I can.
He won't just say that he's doing stuff. We know you're doing cool things. Yeah, no, Juan's always staying busy. He doesn't want to brag about it. He wants to be nice, but I'm going to try to brag for him. Juan does a lot of cool things. He's a great guy, super talented, and he's awesome to work with. So if people out there are seeing this, they're thinking, maybe I should work with this Juan guy. I think you should, man, because this guy is awesome. I appreciate everything that you've done for us. Thank you for hanging out, coming to work and film those scenes. You were awesome, and we hope to get you back on. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna talk to whoever I have to talk to get you on the show again in September. We'll have you back on with some of the other cast members, and do like a bigger group thing. I thought that'd be fun. So we're trying to bring everybody back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
If I'm free, I'm here.
All right. Let's do it, man.
Plugging their social media.
Yeah, I was just asked Juan. I'm trying to give Juan his time to shine, Mandy. All right. So Juan, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're gonna have you back on as soon as we can get you. But until then, we'll see you next time. All right.
But did he actually say what his email address is to contact him by?
Yeah, he said to contact him on Facebook or Instagram.
What's his Instagram handle, though?
He said it.
It's the Juan is here.
Okay.
The Juan is here.
The Juan is here.
So you can find me because I'm right
I told
here.
you we should be making a movie about him.
All right. Thanks so much, Juan. We're gonna see you soon.
All right.
All right, we're left. How cool was that? That was Juan Carlos.
And there was two.
We're left with two,
dude.
Eric Ziegmont and Lisa Sylvestre, who were both awesome on the set of Friday the 13th Blood Loss. Eric, I did not know him before he came to set. I didn't know what to expect, and I was blown away by his professionalism, his positivity, his eagerness to make the film as great as it could be. He was a lot of fun to be around. I felt like whenever I was around him, my stress levels went down a little bit. Thank you for being cool and helping us out and being a part of it with us. There's always this weird moment when I'm filming because I'm just like, go, 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 go. And I try to say bye to everybody, but I don't have that time to really like say like, thank you and thanks so much. You were awesome and all that stuff. So Eric, thank you so much. You were awesome.
Thank you.
I couldn't have possibly asked for anything more. I don't know that I really had the chance to tell you how great I thought you were before you left. But I wanted you to know that I think about these things when I'm sleeping and when I'm trying to go to bed. So I'm like, man, I should have said thank you to Eric more. Thank you so much for being cool. So was there anything that we should have mentioned that we didn't get a chance to mention? I just want to make sure we get all the show dates in. Merchandise. if somebody wants to buy your band's merchandise, do you have anything available online where we can go to a store and grab a T-shirt or something?
Yeah, we do. You know, we have it online. The band is called Sapphire, and our website and our Facebook is Sapphire 80s Tribute Band. And you can get our merch. You know, one thing that's really cool that we started about a year and a half ago, maybe, we have a tab on our website called Around the World, and where people who dig our band, when they go on vacation or trips or whatever, they take T-shirts of our Sapphire T-shirts with them, and they'll get a picture, you know, standing in front of Big Ben in England, or standing in Roswell, New Mexico, or Niagara Falls, or, you know, what have you. So there's a tab called Around the World when you go on our website. It's pretty cool to just look and see people in the Bahamas and, you know, stuff, you know, all wearing Sapphire T-shirts, which is so cool.
Awesome. So what's that site again?
It's Sapphire 80s Tribute Band, and our Facebook page is the same.
It's Sapphire 80s Tribute Band.
Yep. That's SAPPHIRE.
.com.
80stributeband.com.
All right, we'll throw it up there. Let's add this for a second while we have you here.
No, I appreciate that.
Just like that, right? There we go.
Yeah.
Sapphire80stributeband.com. Go there right now and buy some sweet Sapphire merchandise. So if somebody wants to see one of your shows like I do, are all of your show dates there listed on that website?
Yeah, they are. They're on there under the dates, and we do a pretty good job of putting all our stuff on Facebook too. You know, it's such a fun band to play with. You know, my girlfriend Michelle sings in the band with me, and some of these guys have been my buddies a long time, and they're so good. You know, everybody in the band is really, really good and really professional, and it's awesome. It's awesome to have that. And just like, you know, you guys on set, you know that when you're working with people who got things under control, you don't got to worry about them. You know, you don't have to babysit or chase after them, and that's you know what's really nice about our band is everybody's got it down. They're ready to rock.
Yeah, and you guys, you know, like you said, a lot of people have been playing for a long time, but not all of them are that talented. You guys are actually good. I checked out some of your videos to make sure I was, you know, up to speed on things, and you guys are genuinely good. And you guys get big crowds and they rock out to the songs with you. And I can tell, you know, the people listening are having fun. And you guys don't do small shows. You guys do like decent sized shows too. It's not,
we do.
It's not,
we do.
Yeah. You draw
We're very
crowds.
lucky.
That's
blessed.
It's awesome, man. You guys are killing it. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Just keep rocking out, doing your thing. Hopefully we'll get you back on or something. Maybe we can do something with the bandmates one day or something. That'd be cool.
Sure. Why
Have
not?
you guys do a show, like a live show or something? I don't know. We've done crazier things. I don't know. That'd be pretty fun. Let's see.
You can do that.
The Juan says, I'm not sure who the Juan is, but the Juan says,
I know the Juan Carlos.
It says, killing it, Eric. We
That's
know
the
it's
one.
Carlos. We know it's
There he is. There he is.
Yeah. All right. So, Eric, if somebody wants to hire you, I know you're super busy. You have all the music stuff, the movies, music in movies, acting in movies, and all this stuff. First of all, are you doing anything behind the scenes besides the music? Are you like producing anything, or are you directing? Or
I haven't directed anything. Mostly, you know, I first got into the whole movie thing with on the music end of it, you know, and then it's just kind of one thing leads to another, and then you know you connect with different people on the internet, and then before you know it, you belong to a couple of Facebook groups that are movie oriented Facebook groups. And then you find yourself in the Poconos as a production assistant on a movie there. And then the director says, "Hey, have you ever acted before?" And I'm like, "Well, I played in the Kiss tribute band." And then like 6 months later, I'm in his movie in West Virginia. And then it's called The Snarly Yowl, by the way. um, written and directed by Chuck Morangello. And
Is that
we
out?
filmed that.
Is that out right now?
No, we just filmed it in Harpers Ferry, West
Oh.
Virginia in March. It's called The Snarly Yow. It's about the urban legend of a Snarly Yow, which is a dog-like creature in the southern woods of southern Maryland woods. It's an old urban legend, predates the Civil War. Cool movie, awesome people to work with. It was awesome production, and and doing that kind of led to me, and then ending up connecting with you guys, which I believe it actually happened through Joseph Richmond. I believe Joseph
Okay.
Richmond. I think he did a voiceover for Blood Loss. Did he do a voice part for? I think he did, or maybe he's doing a voice. Is he doing a voice in Pizza?
He did.
might be doing a voice-
He's doing a couple different things with us, but he did a remote thing for Blood Loss.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Joseph Richmond and I connected a while back because he did some stuff, some remote stuff for some of the movies that Joseph Galai did in Hungary and used my music. So it was my connection
Cool.
with Joseph that led me to meet you guys on the internet, which led to me carrying tables in upstate New York.
Shout out to Joseph Richmond, who's is doing the remote thing in Blood Loss. He's attached to Killer Pizza as well. He's been a huge supporter. We appreciate all the support. Thank you for helping us out and for leading us to cool people like Eric. If he sees, he might end up watching this if he sees it. Yeah. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I think he actually told me about you like a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago. I was talking to him on the phone, and he said, "Oh yeah, I know Eric. I saw he was in the movie. I know him." So that's I'm sure that is it. So and he said that you were attached to another movie, but I don't know what one it was that he was telling me.
It was at least two other movies. I know I heard the trees whispering and Aftermath. We were both in connected with that movie. Those movies.
Awesome. So do you have what's in the future? I know you said the movie with Corey Feldman. What's that one called?
It's called Tales from the Dead Zone. Really looking forward to seeing it, man. Corey Feldman and Brett the Hitman Hart are in there. It was written and directed by Barry J. Gillis in Canada. And I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. I also got a movie coming out called Evil 3, which we're really excited about. CJ Vecchio, written and directed. It's a fan film, which contains actually Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Leatherface, the Evil 3. And I have a small part in that, non-speaking, and they're using one of my songs in that movie. I think you mentioned during the intro that one of the actors in Blood Loss was in a hard place. Did you say that?
Yeah, that was
did I catch that wrong?
Yeah, Colin Field was in a hard place.
I wrote a song in a hard place.
That's cool. Yeah. Colin's going to be
Jason Horton.
Yeah,
Jason Horton.
Colin's an awesome guy. Jason Horton.
Yeah.
Was cutting out
Jason
on my
Horton,
end a little bit. Sorry about that.
That's all right. No, Felissa Rose is in that movie from Sleepaway Camp.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some cool stuff coming down the line. There's another movie I'm really looking forward to that's kind of just in the works, but I know it's going to be great. It's called The Black-Eyed Children, which I'm a Joseph Galai movie, which I'm pretty excited about. Simon Bamford's going to be in that. He was in Hellraiser. So I just know that that's going to be a great film. I hope it gets made because they're working on it right now.
Awesome. What haven't I asked? Did I ask you if somebody wants to hire you to be a part of their film? Are you open to that? Did I ask them that?
Yeah.
Okay. What about social media? I asked Juan. I didn't ask Eric.
You asked Juan, yeah. The Juan.
Cut it off.
All right. So
the direction of the question.
So you'd be open to it if somebody wants to hire you to act or to write music or something? Did I cut out? Uh-oh. Did Eric cut out? Maybe Eric cut out.
I think he froze.
Oh, okay. Because it looks like Lisa's still moving, so I think that means I'm okay. I think Eric's. Well, we'll give him a second. Maybe he'll come back. Lisa, you've been Blood Loss. Was this your first movie?
Accurate.
Oh, is he back? Oh wait, okay. Let's ask Eric then. Eric, are you so you'd be open to working with people if they wanted to hire you to act in their films or to write music?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. And then what's the best way for them to contact you?
Ow.
Either Facebook or the IMDb. My email address is on the IMDb.
Awesome. Is there anything that I should have asked that I didn't get to at this point? I'm just trying to make sure I cover all the bases. I wanted to make sure we got the band stuff in there, the acting stuff. Is there anything that I missed?
I don't think so. I think we covered it.
All right, cool. I think it would be fun to have you back on if you are in a position where you could do like a song or something. That'd be pretty fun for one of the live streams, just to do something different. We haven't done anything like that in a while, so it might be kind of cool to have you guys on doing something. Maybe in the makeup, we can get you on. We can do the makeup.
I know you forgot to ask him.
What?
How he eats a steak.
How do you eat? How do you eat your steak?
I'm joking.
Is it medium rare or?
I would say medium. Medium. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
crab legs or lobster tails?
Well, you know what? I love them both, but I'm going crab legs, man. Crab legs are
I
awesome.
love the crab legs.
What's your favorite kind of toilet paper?
All right. Well, we kept him on with us.
No! Keep them coming.
Lisa's like, don't forget about me. Come on, man.
Yeah. But hey, before I sign off, though, I want to thank MANDEE for everything she's done, and I want to thank her for those awesome sandwiches she made for us. That was so cool. Thank you so much, MANDEE.
You're welcome. It was easier just to make everything anyway that day. I was trying to find a place to make them and everything, and it was so weird being in a smaller town like that. Because when you call them up and everything, a lot of them were like, what do you mean? I was like, do you have like a sandwich ring or like a sandwich party tray? They're like, huh? I was like, I'm just gonna do this myself.
They were pretty good.
They were good.
Really, I was starving that day too. Oh
They
man,
were
they were good.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Thank you, MANDEE.
Eric, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
You bet.
Was there anything you wanted to ask him before we let him go?
No, we asked him how he eats a steak and
Yeah.
what's his favorite toilet paper.
What's your favorite pinball machine?
Kiss. The Kiss pinball machine,
Kiss.
of course. Of course. course.
That was a quick, easy answer. All right.
I grew
That's
up
an
with
easy
a
one.
pinball machine.
Thank
an
you so
easy one.
much for hanging out with us. We're going to get you back on. I'm going to find a way to get you on in the makeup with the band.
Nobody knows that. I just said that I grew up with a pinball machine.
Okay. All right. All
My
right.
dad found one at a junkyard. My dad was a mechanic, and he was at a junkyard one day, and he found one, brought it home, and fixed it. So we had a big, gigantic pinball machine. I really liked it.
All right.
What kind was it? Was it Kiss?
What kind was it? Was it Kiss?
Honestly, that's the one thing I can't remember. I think it was just a generic theme. Just like a regular, there wasn't anything fancy. Just, I'm trying to remember because I was little. But, yeah, I think it was just like a plain, just regular pinball machine. But I'm pretty certain that it was like from the 70s.
There we go.
Big.
I didn't. I never
The ones
had
that
one.
You see now, they're just like more modern and smaller. This one was huge.
All right.
Like a Cadillac.
Thank you, Eric, for hanging out with us. We're gonna
You bet.
we're
Thank
gonna
you,
have
guys.
you back on playing music. I hope.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to it. I like Space Ace and Paul Stanley. What do you think about Tommy Thayer? You like him? I think he's pretty good.
I do. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, Ace Frehley's the reason why I learned how to play guitar. But Tommy, he's done an awesome job because he really, Tommy really, honestly recreates a lot of it. He doesn't just get up there and play guitar. He really kind of
He froze again. He's playing freeze tag.
It was that Tommy Thayer question. Threw it off. Tommy Thayer is awesome though. He looks the part and does a great job. We'll see if Eric unfreezes. But in the meantime, let's get to Lisa because I know she's been waiting. So Lisa, was this the first film that you did, or did you do other ones previously?
So previously, I did one. It was actually my son's movie. So I had done that, but that was more of an improv. I guess he had no choice but to let me improv. I'm his mom. So it was just kind of, I want something on the idea of this. Go. So yeah, this was the first time actually, going to, a real set and actually getting real lines and all that. So
awesome. I feel like I'm in between conversations now because Eric came back. Welcome
back.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm like a bad rash.
Awesome, right?
I'm like a bad rash. I don't want
to. But thanks so much, Eric. We'll have you back on with the band and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool if you guys would be willing to do a song or something. I think that'd be fun. But we'll catch you. We'll catch you soon. Thanks so much for being a part of it with us.
You bet. Thank you. Have a great night.
Yep. All right. So you had done the movie with your son. Has he done multiple? Because I thought he's done like a few now, or no?
So he did David. That's the one that we had done, and actually he's working on Burn by the Minute. So that'll be the next one, and I'll be in that one as well. And then I'll be working on Escape from Hell as well. So.
Okay.
Part of it.
Okay. Yeah. So Clifton's in that one. And then Loretta Chambers, she filmed with us in October. She's on that one. And maybe some of the other cast members from Blood Loss too kind of go between the Friday the 13th films. Yeah. So that should be fun. Maurice is a nice guy. The guy that's making it, super nice guy. Should be fun to go and film, So are any of your son's films online anywhere where we could go and watch it tonight? Since Juan won't tell me where his movies are, I see him back there watching still.
So you can actually find David on YouTube. I'll have to send you over the link. But so far that's the only one he's got, but it is available on YouTube.
Okay, awesome. It's called David. If you want us to share that or something, just let me know. I'll post a link for it or something so people watching can check it out.
Absolutely.
So besides Escaped from Hell, do you have anything, any other projects lined up yet?
No, so far that's it. I'm kind of going slow and steady. It's been a busy summer. We actually just did an interview with Talking with the Dead just a couple nights ago. So, it's been a long, very eventful summer. So we're going to try to relax for a little while before picking up too much more.
Talking with the Dead, they do a lot of like convention interviews, right? They do like live panels at the conventions.
Yep. So they do live panels, but they also do their own webcasts where, they do interviews with a lot of different celebrities. I was actually on with my 12-year-old the other night because he's his own little celebrity in his own. So yeah, I got to sit in on the interview with him.
Awesome. What do you have a dream role? If someone came to you and said, we want you to play this character or in this kind of movie. Is there anything like that that you have in mind?
Not really. I mean, any horror slasher, anything like that, I'd consider that, a dream role. I definitely got that with you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to get it again in the future. But yeah, anything. I don't really have anything specific that I'd want to do.
Yeah, I think you'll definitely get some more cool stuff. You did a great job, with and you had multiple scenes and lines, and you were able to memorize it and did an awesome job and easy to work with. And I think, everybody got along with you really well. And now you're going to film with Escape from Hell, and you'll meet people there, and you'll just keep networking, and you'll find cool stuff to be a part of. Thank you so much for being involved with the film. Is there anything that we should have mentioned that we didn't get a chance to mention?
Not that I can think of.
No. Do you have a question?
What's your shoe size?
My shoe size, I am a boy 6 or a woman 7, depending on how you want to,
How do you eat your steak?
Medium.
Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh, absolutely. And I would go see it again in a heartbeat. It was well worth every penny.
You already saw it twice.
I was trying to get her to go tonight. Yeah, I liked it. Thought it was good. Thought it was fun.
The second time I was able to hear it better because it was in a bigger theater with louder speakers. So I got to hear more of the jokes and everything that they made. I didn't get to hear it the first time we seen it. But I enjoyed it.
Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland?
I like Tobey Maguire.
You like Toby? Juan's back there going nuts, holding his head. I don't even know which one he's going. He's just like this backstage. What else? It's fun. Which Juggernaut was the best one? Was it from Last Stand, Deadpool 2, or Deadpool and Wolverine?
I liked the one in Deadpool 2.
The CGI one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just asking so I can see Juan's reactions back.
Oh, I'm sure it's great.
Elektra and Blade and Deadpool.
Oh, can we say that now? We can
I mean,
say that now, right? It's been all over the
It's
internet.
been out for a while.
I mean, we held all that in for a while. Can we? I mean, we just spoiled it. Might as well talk about it now, right?
Yeah, I spoiled it the other day when I talked about Channing Tatum that I didn't realize that he was supposed to be in a Gambit movie. Because I'm sitting here like, why? Like he pops in on the screen. I'm like, I go, why is he dressed like Gambit? I'm like, why is he Gambit? I didn't know that he was supposed to make a movie that never happened.
Yeah, she didn't get the references either. Where he's going, oh yeah, no, maybe some of us like wanted to do good things, but we just never got the chance or whatever he says.
Yeah. So as soon as I realized that he was supposed to have made the film, I was like, oh, okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah, we just lost both viewers just then. They're like, oh no, Deadpool spoiler. They just unfriended me.
Oh
That's
no.
okay.
Oh God. All right. So what else? Is that it?
Marvel Sparkle Circle.
All right. Marvel Sparkle Circle. If somebody wants to hire Lisa to be a part of their project, would you be open to that? And if so, what's the formal way to contact you?
Absolutely. The best way to contact me is through my Facebook. Of course, look me up, Lisa Marie. Can't really miss me. I've got my blood loss picture up. That's the best way to contact me.
She got her blood loss picture up.
It's a good one. I like the blood loss pictures. Well, we have new ones for the new campaign too. I went back and tried to update everybody's promo pictures just to keep it fresh. What else? Social media. Where do people find you on social media? Do you have Instagram where people can follow you or?
So you can find me on Instagram at Lisa5560 or Facebook, like I said, Lisa Marie. Those are the two best places. I don't really do much for Twitter or X or whatever you call it now. So that's about it.
That's about it.
Is that it?
We asked her everything. What else you want to ask her?
I don't know.
What brand mascara do you use?
Oh my God, all of them. I can never find one I like. I'm always buying them all. It's awful.
Who do you like more, Freddy
Why do
Krueger?
we gotta keep going?
Freddy Krueger or Ghostface?
I'm a big
Did you
Robert
ask
Englund
who's the first
fan,
one?
so I'm going with Freddy.
I asked Freddy Krueger or Ghostface. We just asked that question for profiling purposes. Don't get it wrong.
Well, Freddy Krueger is cool because he makes a lot of puns. Like a lot of them.
So are you saying Freddy?
He's really funny.
But you're not saying Freddy. Are you saying Freddy?
But,
Hang on a second.
well, I just think
Hang on a
No,
second.
I'm saying Freddy because I just think it would be a better
Which
time.
one is it, Juan? Freddy or Ghostface?
Freddy.
Yeah,
Robert
that's
Englund.
cool. I'll say Freddy.
Okay, all right. We're just asking you for profiling purposes. All right. I told you he was cool.
So, Lisa, if you had your choice.
Eric, Freddy or Ghostface?
Freddy. No comment.
Okay, all right.
Well, wait a minute. Who would you rather be killed by, Freddy Krueger or Jason?
Oh, Jason, all day long.
I want to be killed by Freddy because I just think it would be more imaginative and
I just realized she has the poster behind her too. She has the
I do.
blood loss poster behind her.
look at that.
Yeah, I just now realized it. Hang on a second. Juan, where's your freaking blood loss poster, man? What is that?
Oh, he dropped the ball.
What is that Dragon Ball?
So you're talking about that's Yu-Gi-Oh. That is Pact
Oh
of
my god. All right.
He just kicked him off the
Wow.
I'm just kidding. What was it, Yu-Gi-Oh? What is it? Pact what?
Pact of Vengeance. So that was kind of like the first feature that I did. So that's why that's up
We have
there.
our blood loss poster.
That's cool. Then Juan, Dark Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Dark Magician.
Okay. All right. All right. Is there anything else we should have asked?
I have
Eric,
space.
Eric. Yeah, you have
For,
space. You got to get a blood loss poster up there.
Too late,
Eric,
Juan.
Dark
don't have
Magician or Blue Eyes White Dragon?
I don't know either.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, well, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Is there anything you wanted to say before?
No, I'll just keep asking stupid questions. Like, okay, with onesies, do you want them footed or open footed?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, foot it. Do they make them in my size?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
make them in your
yeah.
size.
I want the feet, man. I want to go all out.
Oh, okay. Wait. Juan's got a good one here. Lisa, Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I actually like them both, but I'm gonna have to go with Stallone.
That's a good answer.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger? Which Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is your favorite? Jingle All the Way.
The first Terminator.
Oh. All right. What about Juan? Schwarzenegger or Stallone?
Stallone. Yeah.
Is it because of Rocky?
Well, not just Rocky. I think it's
Probably
a variety
is
of.
Rocky.
I mean,
I
also
like Rocky.
Rambo. The first Rambo
Yeah.
is really, really good.
I like Rocky a lot. Eric, Stallone or Schwartz?
Stallone.
Stallone. Is it because of Rocky? It
Well,
is.
Juan said it right, man. Rocky and Rambo. I mean, come on,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Stallone's super cool.
Also,
I like
I like Terminator and Predator. Sorry.
going with Rocky and Terminator. I don't know
love
if I could do
Commando.
that.
Commando was a cool movie too. It's Stallone or with Schwarzenegger.
Mhm.
also, it's interesting that you were talking about
I like Arnold
soundtracks earlier.
Schwarzenegger. Sorry.
Very good. It's interesting that you were talking about soundtracks earlier because I think Rambo: First Blood has a really amazing soundtrack.
Oh, okay. We didn't ask. What about Lisa? Do you have? Is that your favorite one, Juan?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. What about Lisa? Do you have a favorite movie soundtrack or score?
Not really. Not really. I'm
No.
kind of open to everything.
What about
I have
you?
a million of them.
Can you name a couple?
I like Peter Country's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Sorry, I know
No, I
I
was
see
gonna
a
grab
mosquito
this.
flying around. I like Labyrinth.
Labyrinth is a good one.
Yeah, and I can't give up Labyrinth. Then
Nightmare
with,
Before Christmas.
Mm.
Nightmare Before
Halloween
Christmas.
3.
Halloween 3. I like
Star
Vampire
Wars.
Slayers, the musical episode, the Once More with Feeling. I like the Doc Marble sing-along blog that stars Neil Patrick Harris. And
Star Wars.
Star Wars always has great music.
Yeah,
How
Star
about
Wars.
Flash Gordon?
There's-
Flash Gordon had a great
Oh.
soundtrack.
Actually, that show that they
I'm
have
not-
out on Wednesday, that has a great soundtrack. It's a lot of Apocalyptica. It's great.
I know Apocalyptica. I haven't seen all the Wednesday episodes, and I never gave Flash Gordon enough attention, to be honest. I should
I was
probably
about
go
to start
back and
singing
cover
those,
that.
but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well,
Queen did a lot of the music for that.
oh, did they? What'd you think of? You've probably seen Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie. What'd you think about
Loved
it?
it. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Thought
thought
it
it
was
was really good. What about other music movies? Have you seen Elvis?
No, but I did see the Elton John one, and I was Rocket Man, I think it was called. And I was
Yeah.
disappointed in
Okay.
that one. That one was just a little like too much like a musical or something. It just I don't know, man. Like when I watch a documentary or a film about musicians,
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know. I didn't dig the Elton John one, but I did love Bohemian Rhapsody, man. It was awesome. And the dude who played Freddie Mercury was incredible. The dude who played Brian May looked exactly like him.
Yeah, he
It was
did.
great.
Yeah, he looked identical to Brian May. I thought it was Brian May.
The Dirt was
yeah,
great
it
too.
was
The
pretty
Motley Crue.
I was
Have you
just
seen the
about to
Motley
mention that
Crue?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Dirt was great.
Oh,
Now I read the book too. I read the book of the Dirt, and if you read the book and then watched the movie, there's a lot of great stuff they did not put in the movie. But I guess the movie would have been 4 hours long. It would have been like The Godfather. But the Dirt was cool.
I've seen. I just saw like a couple minutes of the Dirt one night. I have to go back and watch that. And I haven't seen Rocket Man. The new one that they're advertising is Bob Dylan movie, and I can't think of the name. We just saw the trailer.
Oh, because you just said it now, I can't think of the name of it. It's a brand new one with it.
It's something kind of. It's like I don't know. She'll find it, but yeah, awesome hanging out with you guys. She's gonna find the title for us in a second here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming back on, talking about pinball machines or Rocky or whatever. So
Also, we
I don't
haven't.
know.
I was just gonna say that.
go ahead.
Does
how do you say his name?
Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, that guy.
Is that who it is? The actor?
He's playing Bob Dylan in it.
Oh, okay.
They're showing it here, but it's not telling me the name of it.
Okay. That's all right. Well, it's a new Bob Dylan movie.
A Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown. That is it. Okay. A complete unknown. We'll see how it turns out. If you haven't seen Elvis, I think you might like Elvis. It was not bad. I have to ask Juan quick, and then we'll let you guys go because I know it's been like almost 2 hours. What was the right answer? Was it Tobey Maguire or was it Tom Holland? Because I saw you holding your head back.
It was definitely Tobey Maguire. No question.
I got Toby too.
So my question for everybody then is, why isn't the answer Andrew Garfield?
He was good at Doctor Who.
Well, I mean, I
There was
think
an
it's not
episode of Doctor Who
really.
that he was on.
It's not really his fault. It's just the Amazing Spider-Man 1 basically was just a recreation of Tobey's Spider-Man 1. So that's kind of why it was just off the beginning. It was just like, this is just the same thing. So,
but we can all agree that No Way Home was awesome, right?
is that the one? I mean, basically, that's the one where they brought all the old villains back, and I think that's kind of what everybody talked about, was like all the stuff from the previous Spider-Mans. So
Yeah,
I think that's interesting to think about.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've had a lot of fun
That's a
tonight.
hard one.
I've had a lot of fun. Probably let you guys go because I don't want to keep you on all night. I know everybody has to like sleep at some point. Juan's not going to hang out till 8 a.m. again, so we got
I might have
to.
laughed.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah,
take,
I don't know.
I'll take the laptop to the gym, and I'll just talk to you guys while I'm at the gym.
I think he would.
Yeah, he probably would. He's like, yeah, man, I'm in it to win it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Looking forward to seeing what you guys do after this, as far as movie stuff and music and all that. Super interested to see how everybody's careers take off from here. You guys have already been doing cool things, but let's see like where it goes from here. I think you guys have a lot of cool things ahead of you that are going to blow people away. And then we'll have you back on to talk about that stuff. We'll get caught up. And I really want Eric to come back on with his band. And I thought it would be fun to get Juan and Jack on tonight, but Jack's got a convention. So we'll have you on with him at some point. And then
When you said you're going to blow people away, I actually thought about explosions.
well, that was what I was doing. And then we'll have Lisa back on with, and if we can get you back on in September, that'd be awesome. And then maybe by then you can give us more details about Escape from Hell and all that stuff. Maybe you'll have some other cool stuff to talk about too. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate everybody very much. I think you're all awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I had a lot of fun talking about horror movies and blood loss and all that stuff, but I like the Spider-Man too. We never get to talk about Spider-Man. So thank you guys for hanging out and having fun with me. I appreciate it.
I have a pet spider, so does that make me Spider-Man?
Yes, it does. Thank you, Juan. We'll see you, Juan. My phone's gonna die.
So it's gonna die. Yeah, but pet tarantula.
I'm trying to say goodbye because my phone's gonna die.
That's gonna be your next script. That'll be your next script, Anthony. Spider-Mandy.
The Amazing Spider-Man D.
Yes.
And then there's Batmandy, the sequel.
Batmandy. Yeah. All right. There will be Supermandy.
Yeah.
There's gonna be Aquamandy.
Iron Mandy.
Iron Mandy. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That could be your band name. Iron
My
Mandy.
band name. Iron Mandy.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. My phone is going to die. We've kept you on for 2 hours. I promised you guys it'd be an hour, and it's been 2 hours. We're going to have you all back on with us again. Yeah, I know. Thank you guys for everything. We appreciate it. I just don't want my phone to die and then to lose you guys without saying thank you. So thank you guys. We'll have you back soon. All right. Thank you, Juan. All right.
Thank you.
and thank you, Eric.
Bye.
And thank you,
Good night.
Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
How cool was that? We had 3 amazing guests on this week. That's pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say anything about the movies or the campaign or anything before we go that we didn't get a chance to go over?
Well, we do have the special that was today that they still have time to get.
Yes, we have a special for this week only. Get yourself featured on a missing person flyer in the Boredom and Bloodshed film for only $50. It's normally $100 for this week only. If you want the perk, it's half off. You can't go wrong. It's a popular perk, and it comes with a missing person IMDb credit. So you get your face in the movie, and you get the credit for it. So you get to see yourself in the film, then you get to see yourself in the credits. It's only $50. You can't go wrong. That's usually a popular perk, and it's normally $100. So if you are looking for a steal deal, there it is. Right?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a really cool deal.
It is.
And once we reach our stretch goal of 7,000 on the Boredom and Bloodshed campaign, we will be doing a free raffle night for everyone.
For all the backers of Boredom and Bloodshed.
All the backers.
Yeah, and we do multiple prizes. It's not just 1 or 2 or 5 prizes. We normally do a whole bunch so that everybody has a chance of winning something. And we've done all kinds of cool things in the past. I mean, we had $70 Michael Myers masks we were giving away, $60 backpacks we were giving away, action figures. You name it, we gave it away. Mugs, cups, all toys and collectibles,
Yeah, right
all
now
kinds
is
of
the
things.
perfect time because we get to hit up Spirit for it.
Oh, so you guys have been checking out Spirit Halloween and you thought, hey man, if only I had the money to buy this, that would make my life awesome. Well, now you don't have to worry about it because, guys, you just get involved with the campaign. You get yourself featured on a missing person flyer in the film. You get your name in the credits of the film. You help us get the movie made. And then we do free raffle night and you win that cool stuff that you were hoping that you could afford. And then, bleh, and now you get it. Now you get all of it.
It's just fun to win things.
Yeah, and we can't do it without your support. It's appreciated very much. That's why we do things like this. Free raffle night. No other campaign does that. I've been saying it for a long time. It's just true. They don't do it. So if you're looking for something like that, if you want to get your money's worth, here it is. $50 for a perk that's normally $100. You get your face on a missing person flyer. You get an IMDb credit, and then you're put into several raffles so that you can win free stuff. It doesn't cost you anything. If you win, it's free. If you live in the U.S., shipping is on us. It doesn't cost you a penny. So just a cool offer for you if you want it. Killer Pizza's in demand on Indiegogo right now, featuring some of horror's greatest icons. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be a movie that you don't want to miss out on. A whole bunch of people have already joined the project. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend that you do. I can't go into all the reasons why you should right now because my phone is going to die, as you all know.
Yeah,
but
remember that.
Horror icons are involved. It's going to look like it was made with more money than we actually have. It's going to be a good film. You're not going to want to miss out. It's an original project that's going to be featured on streaming services and all kinds of things. So don't miss out on that. The Finishing Funds campaign for Friday the 13th Blood Loss goes live September 1st on Indiegogo. If you want to be a part of the premiere event with us, tickets are available September 1st. We'll have autographed items, screen-used weapons, and all kinds of things. You won't want to miss out. You won't miss out. You guys are going to see the brand new trailer blasted all across YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, so you won't be able to miss it anyways. We appreciate all the support. We look forward to working with everybody. We appreciate everybody. I'm losing my voice. My phone is dying. Thank you guys so much. We're going to see you Monday when we're live at 9 p.m. Eastern with Amber Nowicki from Friday the 13th Blood Loss and Boredom and Bloodshed. Right? Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.